Hey everybody, welcome back. And the award for pettiest person of the year goes to... You hear that? Yeah.
That's the sound of my pump going off.
Pump?
Now, before I tell you this story, I would like to clarify.
Okay.
I already called the nurse in here. Okay? They already silenced the alarm. The alarm starts going off again. Am I gonna call the nurse back? No. And here's why. Because last night, my roommate, by the way, I'm in the hospital if you didn't know, my roommate decided, who has a bed alarm, by the way, decided that she was gonna get up multiple times throughout the night without calling the nurse to help her to the bathroom. Okay? Yeah. Woke me up multiple times. Yes. Yeah. Also, somebody for some reason kept calling her over and over again while she was awake. I was asleep.
There's somebody beeping. Is it?
Okay, we're back.
It's still beeping.
One of the nurses came in because they heard it, but we're back and it's beeping again. So anyways, back to my story. She would not answer the phone, and she just kept letting it ring and ring and ring. How many times? Not one, not two, not three times, not four times, five freaking times before the nurse finally came in and unplugged her freaking phone. She was awake, by the way.
So that's why the beeping? The beeping?
Right now she's trying to sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just let it flow.
Life's simple pleasures. Simple, yet subtle. Honestly, as I was listening to that, I was getting annoyed. Like, I'm sorry, we're gonna, try to cut down on the amount of beeps, because, I was getting annoyed by that. I don't like beeping. I don't like noises, says the noisiest person in the world. Not a fan. Makes me anxious. I couldn't stand listening to that for 2 minutes. I can't imagine your roommate enjoying any of that. Timothy's gonna take care of that for you, right, Tim? As a nurse, I completely support this. If you would have told me the backstory, I'd let it beep for the entire shift. Okay, but I love how you're willing to put up with the beeping yourself just to get back at your hospital roommate. That is dedication. Because not only she has to put up with it, you also have to put up with it. No risk, no reward. Misha! Always a pleasure, Misha.
Lessons in not crossing a woman.
Period.
One of her followers sent me a DM and said, Misha, I have a story for you and feel free to share. And share I will. She said one of my recent posts about staying in a relationship because one or two good things about a person make you cling to hope. And so you ignore all of the red flags really hit home for her. And she started crying because she's been unhappy in her marriage for the last 12 years. Well, she left him, but she sent me some screenshots of recent text messages between them. And I'm going to read them to you.
Yes!
He said, I hope you know how dumb you are. You are a fat 40-year-old single mother of 3. Nobody is going to want your used up body. So good luck with being alone for the rest of your life. Ew. She responded, Greg, I'm going to give you a reality check, which is, funnily enough, the only check you'll have cashed in a while. I didn't leave you for someone else. I left you because you aren't good enough for me.
That's what's up. Yes.
I am done letting a man who looks like a filled with cottage cheese tell me when I've had enough to eat. I am done staying with you because you're the human equivalent of behind on child support. I just need to believe I can handle it on my own. I am done with little boys who mock my body because I was blessed to be a mother.
Yes, queen.
I am sure you will have terrible things to say about me, but when you have those thoughts, please remember that I think you are the boy that peaked in high school. Even though you scream at the TV during football games about people's athleticism and criticize their performance from your recliner, you get winded from taking out the trash and can barely get through 9 holes with a cart. You may wish me ill will, but I won't return that same sentiment. I am finally focused on me. Chewed him up and spat him out.
Yeah, she ate. Not gonna lie, she ate that. What do we like to say when they go low? I go lower. Why is it always the people that shouldn't be talking are the ones that have the most to say? You ever notice that? Actually, I didn't come up with this idea. Drew Afualu pointed it out. But I have never met a mean person that shouldn't be talking. Pipe down. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
The guy you're talking to just showed a picture of you to all of his friends in the group chat.
The girl you're talking to just had to scroll through every picture she has of you in her camera roll, every picture on your Instagram, and every picture that you've ever sent her on Snapchat or iMessage. Picked what she felt was the only good picture of you, sent it to her friends and said, "Sorry, I can't find a better picture of him. I just don't have good pictures of him." And all of her friends responded with, "As long as you're happy, girl. As long as he treats you good. I'm so happy you found the one."
She right. That's not even an exaggeration, babes. I can't even tell you how many times I've had to... Like, my friends are showing me pictures. Like, even me too. I've done it too. Showing me pictures. Oh, it's a bad picture. He doesn't have social media. It's like, he doesn't have any pictures up. But, like, look at him. Oh, yeah, he's cute. Super cute, babes. I will give it this, though. Guys don't really take a lot of photos. Like, girls are very much about taking cute photos. Guys don't really go out of their way to, like, oh, let's take a pic. Let's take a cute pic. But can confirm this is legit. Oh. I think it's safe to say that Arya the multipoo does not want you to go on vacation. And guess what? You're not going on vacation now. That ship has sailed, but that's okay. Look what you have to come home to. Animals are so petty, I swear. Dogs are petty, cats are petty, pigeons are petty as hell, dude. Like, they'll remember you. If you do them wrong, pigeons will remember you. Look at this thing. Look at her. She's so cute. I'll allow it. I am her attorney and I say she is innocent. If your husband annoys you, do this.
When my partner pisses me off, I go onto his Netflix account and watch 30 seconds of... This is so good.
Wait, tell me.
This is so... I just know how annoying this is. I go onto his Netflix account and I watch 30 seconds of different kids' programs. Brilliant. It then displays... That's exactly that. Yeah. Because you watched Coco Melon, you may also like insert many other kids' shows. Brilliant. And it doesn't display Ozark or whatever he's watching. He can't understand why it keeps showing kids' shows when our daughter has her own Netflix setting and we put kids' shows on there. Tickles me every time. Nothing too deep, just a little inconvenience for him. Thanks. That is my kind of petty folly.
Is good. That is a good one.
Those algorithms be smart. Your husband's algorithm thinks he's a child. And guess what? He's acting like one. Act like a child. Algorithm will assume you are a child. The math is mathing. Also, that was like, it is kind of childish. Like, pettiness is a little childish. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit bratty. Bratty McBrat. But that's okay. We can be bratty together.
I somehow have oh wait, hold on, let me take off my glasses. That glare was gonna really bother me. But I somehow have beef with someone at work over a parking spot that he has generated in his own mind. Let me explain to you what I mean. So when I come to work, you know, I basically kind of park, like, basically how my job is set up, there's a building, and then there's parking spots, like parking lots on the other side of that building. So I just prefer to park in the back lots, just because, you know, I don't like it when a lot of cars are parked around me. I like my car to be a little bit further from the building. So that's just where I parked. First couple of days, parked normally, parked in this spot. Then after those days, there was a truck who started to park in this specific spot. And the spot that I'm parked in is all the way in the back. And then, like, also, like, right at the end of all the... You know what I mean? Now, do I mind that this car parks in the spot? No, I'm still going to park in the same area because I like parking in the same area. But he just so happens to park there. So what do? I just park my car next to him. Apparently, he's got an issue with that. And I know you're probably like, how do you know he has an issue with that? Well, proceeding after that, I started to notice his car in that particular spot was getting further and further and further over the line to park. So he's basically taking up 2 spaces. Now, me, at first, I was like, well, maybe he's just running late. But, you know, it's been a week of this happening now. And I'm like, all right, I mean, you can park crazy if you want to. I'm just going to park on the other side of your car. Or I'm just going to park, like, on the other side of the vehicle. Like, it's not that serious. Y'all, yesterday, when I was sitting in my car because he had left for lunch, so because I was already gone for lunch. Then I came back, he was gone, so I parked my car in that spot because he wasn't there. He came back. Do you know what this man proceeded to do? He locked his car and set the alarm off. He walked away as his car alarm is blaring because he saw me. You can clearly see me in my car. And I was like, how old are you? And you know what? Today I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because today he wasn't parked crazy. I was like, awesome. He's not parked crazy in that spot. He's actually taking up just one spot that he needs to. I've parked on the other side of him, whatever, calling it a day. I basically, on my lunch break, go get something and come back. Let me show y'all how he parked. Let me show y'all how he parked when I got back. Like, are we 5? Are we 5?
What the hell is
this
that?
Is how you parked in order to prevent me from taking up one of these parking spots. And now me, because I'm super petty, of course I was just going to park in this, in the spot that I wanted to park.
Block him
where you
in.
can clearly see my car. Of course I was just going to park there. So now I know that when he comes back out, he's going to see that my car is parked here, and he is going to lose his ever-loving mind. And when I tell you that makes me smile. Also, yes, I have taken photos of his truck parked this way. I also took a picture of the license plate.
Yeah,
so
I was
if
gonna
there's
say.
any damage, just like this entire time, you won't be hearing from me because, again, this is a beef you have in your head. I haven't, contacted you about the spot. I haven't left you notes. I haven't bothered you about the spot. If you've parked here, I've parked somewhere else. I just don't get why you don't want me parking here. But guess what? One of the things that I don't do with men is listen. So... But yeah, I basically took a picture of the car and then I took a picture of the license plate. So if there's any damage, again, like I said, he won't be hearing from me. He'll be hearing from the police.
Period.
he'll be hearing from the police. Because
Yeah.
if there's any damage on my car, baby.
I mean, you could technically already call like a tow truck because he is kind of parked illegally. But imagine being so petty that you invent a petty beef out of thin air. Okay, we don't love that for us besties. I know we like to be petty. I know we like to be bratty on this channel. As we should. However, let's be petty when we actually have a reason, because then it crosses over into the, that's not a good kind of petty. We are only petty to the people who do us wrong, not to the people who park next to us. God, how bored do you have to be? Like, how bored? How boring does your life have to be that you invent a petty beef with someone that parks in the same parking lot as you? Wars have been started over this. About to ruin my wife's night.
My wife thinks she's so slick. Put up a pillow here trying to hide the ice cream from my daughter. But you're up. Ava, look what mommy has.
What is wrong with you?
Ava, look what mommy has. Move the pillow. Mommy's got something right there.
And
Look.
my water.
No. Oh, what's that, Ava?
I want one.
Oh, she wants one, Mom.
Does it really get to this point where we hide snacks from our children? Why don't we want the children to have ice cream? I'm not a mother, so I don't know. Is it because they get sugar high? Because that to me would be a reason to hide ice cream, Oh, I know why. It's so she can keep all the ice cream for herself. When I was really young, I love ketchup chips. If you haven't tried like old Dutch ketchup chips, I'm pretty sure that you can only get them in Canada. At least you used to be able to only get them in Canada. They are fantastic. Elite chips, okay? My dad would buy ketchup chips at the grocery store and bring them home, and I would see that there were ketchup chips in the cupboard, but I didn't want my brother to have them. So I would hide the ketchup chips. He eventually did find out that there were ketchup chips because the fingers. I was hiding them in a bowl, and he was wondering what I was hiding, and I had red fingers from the ketchup chips. That's why she's hiding it. If that is the issue, my love, just make your husband go buy you more ice cream. Me texting my ex. Him. My mom died. Me. Sorry for your loss. I'm here if you need anything. Him. Thanks, but I have a girlfriend. Me. And I still have my mom. Oh, that's dark. That's dark. Was it necessary? I think so. I think so.
This man just catcalled me at the front of a construction site, and so I yelled back at him, "Sorry, I don't have any change." And the way that all the men on the construction site started laughing at him and pointing at him, it made him feel so... It's that simple. Sorry, don't have any change.
Spare change! Spare change! That is a reasonable thing to assume, though, if someone's catcalling you. Man on the street is just catcalling you, just politely. Sorry, don't have any change. Especially in front of his buddies, too. It's always the construction workers. They do it to flex in front of their buddies. My downstairs neighbors made me mad, so I invited my family over. Yeah, that'll do it. Noise fights between neighbors are the best fights. When I first moved in here, me and my neighbor had a noise fight. I had people over, he got mad, noise complaint. And then I woke up the next morning to drilling at 7 a.m. Like, I can make noise too. Yeah, but the thing is, my noise was not deliberate. Who drills at 7 a.m.? Into the wall, the adjacent wall, the shared wall. Won't have to deal with that neighbor anymore, thank goodness. These right here are probably my last few videos in this space. Very exciting.
If you think you're petty, I want you to remember the Ugandan politician who donated an ambulance to a poor area, and then she took it back after she lost the election.
Can she do that? Can she even do that? You can do anything when you're petty. Subscribe!